How you doing, guys? I'm Sean. Welcome to Rambles with my camera. Guys, today's video, beautiful today's video, this evening, it's Sunday, about 5:30, and I have to say, it's still bright, which is absolutely fantastic, and you can feel the spring is in the air. It's not the only thing in the air, a lot of midges. There's thousands. Midges are like wee flying insects. They're very partial to human blood, let's put it that way. Hopefully it'll stay over there in the sky rather than here. But if you see me going all this here, it's not martial arts or some sort of rave dance. It's actually being attacked by midges. So listen, I just wanted to throw us here out just to see what the crack was. Has any of you got YouTube channels? And if you haven't, you know, why not? Because like, genuinely, I'm assuming you're going to be into photography. And a lot of people are frightened to actually set up a YouTube channel. They might think it's more difficult than it really is, or that they might have concerns about, oh, maybe nobody's going to subscribe. Tell me, I'll be your first subscriber if you haven't. I know couple are watching, I have been your first subscriber. But if you haven't got subscribers, you might be panicking, oh, what's happening if I don't get subscribers, or what happens if I get, you know, trolls and get, you know, people being rude, tell you, etc., etc. Well, look, don't let that stop you. And certainly don't let, you know, maybe you haven't got the gear that you want. When I started this here channel up, I think it was about maybe a year and a half ago, I was just sharing wee videos of using a Kodak Play Sport. I had no idea, no interest in taking photographs. I was just using a Play Sport, and I was like doing like, you know, photography, like road bowling and things like that. But I got my negatives, and then February of last year, so 1 year ago, I made that video where I talked about I want to get back into photography again. And I hadn't got a camera then, I had a wee Fuji. Can't get over these here, they're just flying about like madmen, and women of course, and they're wee midges. And I started that, I had a wee Fuji, about $40 camera that I was using just to photograph flowers and things like that. And I said I wanted to get back into photography again. I was going to use this channel to document that. And about a month later, my sister and my brother-in-law sent me down lovely donations, gave me a Nikon L330 camera, and it's like a bridge camera, and it's wonderful to get, and I used that to get back out again, to get get out of the comfort zone and taking photographs of people. But because it wasn't a manual set and it was totally automatic, and of course you couldn't interchange the lenses, I was restricted a wee bit. So I saved up and I ended up getting that Nikon D3300. But the thing about the photography, it's just the exact same as YouTube. A lot of people are out there sitting waiting until they get all the gear. They're waiting until they have all the gear before they call themselves photographers, or they're holding themselves back because they say, oh, I haven't got such and such a piece of kit, so therefore I'm just going to wait and then I'm going to start tomorrow or next month or next year. And people are doing that with a YouTube channel. They're sitting waiting and getting every single thing perfect. And you shouldn't do that. Like guys, if you're watching this and you're not just you're into photography, you might have something else that you're really interested in, you're really passionate about, that you could do a YouTube channel. And I'm here to help you if you can, if I can. I've been doing a YouTube channel now a couple of years, although this is a new channel here. I've got other YouTube channels there, but I've sort of learnt the ropes and learned from other people. So if I can help you in any way, I genuinely will. But guys, do it. Don't be putting it off, because life's too short and you've got something great within you, and it doesn't matter what it is. It may be photography, maybe something else. Like my partner's passionate about cacti and succulents and plants. It's her niche, it's what she's actually absolutely, she's brilliant at a lot of things, but that's her passion. You know, photography for me, thankfully, it's back again, it's my passion. It's not about the money. It's not about, you know, no disrespect to yourself or anybody else sitting watching. It's not about the subs, it's not about the thumbs, it's not about the pats in the back. It's about me finding that love, that passion again, and sharing and documenting this journey for me to get back into photography again, become a professional photographer again, and just document the journey. So what I would say to you to do is please consider starting a YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And as I say, tell you, just drop a message down below, or you can contact me through my Facebook page. You can send a private message, tell me there. And if I can give you any advice whatsoever, I can. A lot of people, the hardest thing is actually getting started. And I would say, tell you that, you know, every single one of us have genuinely got something great within us, and all we have to do is, you know, to start to explore that, start to put it out there, and be prepared to make mistakes along the way, because this channel here is not perfect. My photography is not perfect. YouTube, and I'm not perfect, and I never want to be. There's always going to be warts and all. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to look back in this section in a year's time, or 2 years' time, or 10 years' time, if I'm still here, of course. And I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, shit, look at the way I was doing that, or look at the way I was fooling, look at the hairstyle, or look at the jumper I was wearing. And basically that's what it's all about. So, but do it now, guys. Don't be putting it off. And I say genuinely, your life could turn around, because everybody's got like hobbies, and if you haven't got a hobby, you should have a hobby, because all work, no play makes Jack and Jill dull boy and girl. So there you go, guys. That's what this video is about. It's a Sunday evening. Just going to get this wee video up there, and as I say, I tell you, if you have got a YouTube channel, let me know where you are, guys. Put a comment down below, because not only will I see it, other people will get to see it, and we'll all go over, and I'll certainly subscribe. Tell you, if you've got other platforms and you haven't got a YouTube channel, let me know about that as well. I want to get networking here. I want to start, interacting with different people, not just here on YouTube and other platforms. I am one of the last of the dinosaurs, and I'm embracing this digital technology, and I'm loving it. I'm loving YouTube. I think YouTube, those who's running YouTube, Google and YouTube, I must admit, numbskulls, that's a side issue, but I say genuinely, the community, the YouTube community, I think it's wonderful. So there you go, guys. Listen, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. You can check me out on Twitter and on Facebook, and also on rambleswithmycamera.com. I've got a Flickr account as well, Rambles with My Camera, and you can head over there and check it out, and just let us know. Say, guys, if I can help you, put down the comments down below. Guys, send you love from Ireland. And I'm going in here because my legs are raw, and trust me this one, you don't want to see my legs. You'll probably see these midges, but let me tell you, I'm ate alive. They must love my blood, that's all I can say. See you later, guys. Send you love from Ireland.